Hey guys, this is Monet, and I am vlogging really quick about how I'm doing lesson plans over the Christmas break. To use my time really wisely, if that makes sense, to use my time wisely, there we go. I decided that I wanted to go ahead and plan for the next 6 weeks. I am on a quarter system, so each year we have 4 quarters. In those quarters we tackle different units. This unit we're going to be doing poetry. Students will not only be interpreting, analyzing poetry, but they will also be creating their own poetry. What I am doing is I'm looking at the pacing guide that they gave us, the standards that they want us to cover. I have pulled some of the resources that I want to use for my activities. I am blueprinting my anchor charts, and I am typing my lesson plan so that I can go ahead and submit it. So that way, each week, I am simply not being bothered and I can focus on finishing my master's. The first thing that I always do, and it might be cheesy, might be a little old school, but I really like to write it out first. Okay. And it looks a little crazy, but I like to first write it, and then once I have everything in order, I type it. And that just helps me to like concentrate and make me feel like, okay, I thought about everything that I want to think about, and this is the finished product. I mean, I don't mind editing it as my students do the assignments and I see, hey, they really enjoyed this, like me put something in, or hey, this is a weakness, I need to cover this 2 extra days. I have no problems editing my lesson plans to fit my students' needs. But again, I just wanted to go ahead and knock it out so that that deadline isn't over my head. Also, I have planned out my centers. We do center rotations. I teach 6th grade. That is the big update for you guys. When I first began doing Tick Life channel on YouTube, I was teaching third. However, in September, no, take it back. In August, like the third week of school, my spouse, my spouse received orders to be moved to a different station. So I had to resign from my 3rd grade position, and I luckily was able to get a job teaching 6th grade ELA social studies. Totally different. This is the first time I've been on the middle school level. I have always been in the elementary realm, but I do enjoy all things ELA. Like, I really do. So I was pretty hyped about the transition. And like I said, so I have all of that up from my school, like what they gave me to consider. I'm creating my assessments because we have to give 2 assessments each week and document that data. So I am really like just diving in. It takes a lot of time. Like, if you look out this window right here, it's dark. When I started, it was light. But I just really wanted to get it done. So some things that I will be considering with ELA, like I try to break it down for people because people are like, what's ELA? English language arts is composed of 3 heavy components, and I do focus on social studies. I really, really do. I just think that since milestones, which is something we take in Georgia, which is our like end of the year big assessment, with it coming down like crunch time for milestones, I am trying to make sure that the students really understand what's expected of them, and I'm trying to make sure that they can perform on that level. So I do writing, I do reading comprehension, but I also focus on grammar. And these students, if you have seen a text message, you have seen my essays. But that's neither here nor there. So again, I also have my like to-do list. It's nothing really fancy because again, I am a really big brainstormer, and I'm gonna rewrite it again. I already know I am. So outside of my lesson plans, my exit tickets, which are like my 2 assessments for my data, I'm also generating my vocabulary for each week, using that vocabulary to create my word walls, and I'm also going to be doing weekly newsletters. So the reason why I'm doing weekly newsletters, and I can actually pull up the template for you, and I will make it available on my TPT store soon. I'll let you know when it posts. But let me show you what my weekly newsletter looks like. Boom, boom, boom. It's really basic. It's just more so focusing on the information needed. And I'll make it so that you can change the subtitles. But it has weekly newsletter, the week, message from Miss Brown, what are we doing in English language arts, friendly reminders, what are we doing in social studies, and then the vocabulary words. Because I really like for parents to ask their children, hey, what did you learn today? Or what does it mean to infer? Or give me an example of alliteration. Like, in home and school have to connect, and when you have a tool that can help parents or direct parents on how to talk to their students, it really makes a difference. And it also lets the students know, like, hey, I need to be paying attention because Miss Brown is going to text my mom and remind her through Remind 101, which is a great tool, teachers. Hey, ask your child about the poet blah 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 today. We talked about da da da, and it has been paying. But I'm not going to bore you guys with any more updates, but I really was like, hey, this is a great opportunity for me to vlog and let you guys know how I plan my lessons. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. This is just a quick vlog. I'm sorry if I rambled. I will be doing a more detailed lesson plan video where I kind of like break it down and how it actually looks. You can look for that to be coming next week. All right, you guys, I enjoyed talking to you. Bye-bye.